Hey guys, I'm Phoenix here and welcome to Hellion. Now this is a game that popped up on my radar thanks to many a true nerd. He did a video on it. And it's an alpha build, it's early access on Steam at the moment, and it's kind of basically what I've wanted from a game for quite a while. This sort of element of you have a system, something to do. And F to interact. There we go. This is in Unity. Yeah, this is actually a Unity game, which means that it should be reasonably scalable-ish. There are obviously some frame rate issues here and there. So anyway, you start on this ship. No, it's not really a ship. It's a hunk of metal in space. And everything is basically not working at the moment. But what I can do is I can power up my solar panels and then turn on my capacitor, like so. And that's now running the power supply. And if I go over to here and don't turn off the artificial gravity, if I go over to distress call, that's basically saying, yeah, come and find me and kill me. It's a multiplayer thing. If I interact with that, I can turn on my air generator, let's put it onto standby, and what I've got here is both my carbon filters aren't working. So, I need to find the carbon filters. That would be this one over here, air filter. And it shoots out, and then I need to find the filters themselves, which should be in this one. Ah, I've got no filters. I've got pressure regulators, okay, not in that one then. How about in here? Good lord, okay. Resource injectors, no. This could be interesting. Right, let's grab that at least. Let's grab my helmet. Let's also grab a pack. Right. So at least now I've got oxygen in the suit in case everything goes horribly wrong. Corp emergency protocols. Here we go. Check pressure. Yeah. So I've put on the suit. I've initiated the power. So I just need to. How do I drop this? It's G to drop. Okay. In order to get this module running, I need to find. I need to find air filters. I don't have any. I don't have any at all. Okay, right. This is interesting. This is slightly different to how Mini a True Nerd did it. But I'm running out of oxygen because my oxygen won't start. Can I at least turn it on? Yeah, sort of. But what I need to do is I need to go into here, I think. Oh god. Right. If I hit T, that does initiate that. But, okay, so we are now in artificial gravity. What's that one? You can interact with things, obviously, and stuff happens. Right. Okay, so we don't have it. As far as I know, I don't have an airlock in this thing. But what I do have is a door control, and there should be a ship nearby. Let's hope this works. Right, okay, we're now outside. Okay. So what I've learnt here is go slowly. Right, so let's just have a quick. Right, so I've been blown out, and now I need to find somewhere to go. I'm going to head towards that thing. I don't know what that thing is, so let's have a look at that one. So this is Newtonian physics. What that basically means is that in most games, if you've got a jetpack, if you fly towards something, you'll basically just use all your controls. But this is to do with thrust. So in space, if there's nothing to slow you down, like a big piece, hitting a large piece of metal way too quickly, then you will just keep on going in a direction forever. And that's a very similar system to what we have here. Without me doing anything other than just basic sort of little adjustments, I'm going to just continue on forever. Now that's the ship that piece of metal that I've come from. That's the piece of metal that I'm heading towards. Now it doesn't seem to really be a ship per se, more of a lump of metal. But if it's got something in it that I can use, then great. I'll take it. So I'm just making little course corrections. I'm not going too quickly. I'm just drifting in. Okay. Okay, I don't know what that is, but it looks interesting, so let's see if we can get on board it at least. So what I'm now doing is I'm just sort of trying to just coast in towards that door. I don't want to go too quickly. I think I might be coming in too quickly. The controls take a little bit of getting used to, I have to say. But we're doing it. We are doing it slowly. Okay. Alright, so let's depressurize I need to depressurize the airlock first of all. What this does is, we're equalizing the pressures, so when we depressurize the door, we will then be able to open the outer door and move into the airlock and then repressurize it, and then we'll be able to actually enter the door. So we now need to open the outer door. And then just drift in. We need to then close the outer door and repressurize. When that's done, we can then open the inner door, and we should then be able to breathe. Well, we'll be able to at least find out what this thing is. Right, so let's open the inner door. I have a strange feeling that what I've basically just done is not really go anywhere. I think what I've just done is I've done a video where I go from one wrecked hunk of steel to a corridor. I think I've just equalised into a corridor. It looked bigger than that on the outside. Right, that's a docking port, and that's an airlock. Yeah, I think what I've just done is that I have moved from one area to another. However, ooh, hello, there is in here. Aha. Right, so the air tank is on that bit, I think. So, yeah, okay, so how do I get to... Ah, hello. I want to pick that up. It's telling me that the slot is full, but it's not. I've just taken the... that's interesting. Interesting. Remove outfit. How do I do that? Can I go into is there an inventory screen? Right, help. Here we go. Suit inventory is on tab. That's useful. Okay, I'm just throwing things around now. There is oxygen in this thing, thankfully, but yeah, it seems to get a little bit confused. That's a new thing. So I've taken it off, but I can't actually now. Yay, bugs! Oh no, no! Can I put that one back on? Right, I can put that one back on. Right. So if I can get to that helmet, I might be able to go somewhere again. Okay. Right, okay then. Well, if I was to... Oh, you know what? I'm probably going to have to restart this character because it's going to die. But... Oh, for goodness sake. Press open. Okay. I'm pressing... You're not letting me do it. Okay, fine. Depressurize. What I thought was going to happen was that I was going to be able to leave the module that I was in, and then go to a ship. And there doesn't appear to be a ship there. Yeah, my oxygen is now very, very... Oh. There's the ship. I'm going to have to see if I can get across there. And then repower up the ship. Right. Slowly we go. Right. Depressurize that. I haven't got a lot of oxygen left in my tank, so I need to get into this ship, basically. It seems to be a bit of an issue with taking off jetpacks and then putting new ones on. That's a little bit of an annoying bug for this stage. that the system should be able to recognise that you've taken something off so that you can put a different one on. But it's early days. And it's quite a promising sort of game. Right, okay, we are now... We need to repressurise this thing immediately. Close the outer door, repressurise. So this is like a small utility vessel. It's meant to be... it's unarmed. It's designed to be sort of a little bit of everything, really. Managed to get in with 1 oxygen left. We should be repressurised now. Airlock A. It's that one. Oh, and I've fallen. Excellent. Right, we have survived. Mostly in one piece. Right. I need to get. Make sure that all my systems are working. I guess. Where's power? Life support? Life support is good. Right, we're not going to die here. And how about this? My fusion reactor is online. My solar panels are offline, but they don't need to be online. And all the pieces are generally okay. Great. Okay. There we go. Right, and that's the sun. Okay, that's the fusion cores, and we've got 2 fusion cores are basically dead at this point, so we need to fix those. I do believe there is a cargo bay as well. Come on. Oh, you press F and then do an interesting animation. A few things need to be tightened up, evidently. So, go down this elevator, and this should be our cargo bay. Yep. And right, so we've got drills down here. We've got some large gaps there. That's obviously for something later on. Cargo interaction panel. Okay. See, when I saw Many a True Nodes video, he opened up all of these to find banks upon banks of little parts that he could use. I suspect we don't get any of that. What's that? Oh, that's a singularity cell detonator. Right. So this ship is very, very damaged, and it's not got a huge amount of good parts left on it. So we're going to have to go and see if we can find something better. But I think that will be on in the next video when I'm not quite so desperate for stuff. I need to find... The one thing that I do want to find is my recharging spot to recharge my suit. There must be one on this thing. Right, that's the air generator. That's not that. This is all life support. These are things. Environmental control. That goes down to the warp drive. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Actually, as I do have this singularity cell detonator on me. Oh, they're all good. That's fine then. And this goes up into here. This isn't pulled to one dock. No, it's not that. Seems the only way to get out of there really is to... Well, you could actually use a ladder, thinking about it, but it's not that. It's not that. It's... I can't use those because I can't drop the... Ooh, hello. Emergency broadcast. Okay. Something incredibly useful. I can't see where to recharge my suit. I mean, something that I could do, something that we might have to do, is to dock to the main module and then recharge. Hold on. Oh no, it's that thing, isn't it? So if I have to interact, there you go. That should then recharge the oxygen. Could I potentially now that I've put it in that thing, could I then now potentially grab this one and put it on? Yes! Ah, excellent. Right, okay. Well, with that, I think we'll say thank you very much for watching this little sort of first look at Hellion. And I think next video I'm going to be trying to put some pieces together. It's an interesting game. It's kind of got a multiplayer aspect to it, though I haven't really touched upon that yet. A lot of this stuff is, you know, you get this ship that's basically reasonably falling to pieces, and then I think the whole idea of it is that you scavenge pieces from derelict outposts, make your ship better, and eventually you might come across another person and decide what you want to do with them then. But with that, I think what I'm going to say is thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.